The Asian Pacific Islander Caucus in itself is one of the original 4 caucuses of the party, and the party recognizes that we play an integral role in California.
The AAPI population is blossoming in many parts of California, and recognizing that is of vital importance for the Democratic Party to continue to grow and to continue to succeed, and to show to not only California but to the rest of the country that strength really does come from diversity.
That it is a growing demographic. It is leaning towards democratic voting and registration, which is great, but we can't take that for granted.
This party, the California Democratic Party, has been extremely successful in advancing diversity and making sure everyone has a part, a seat at the table, and making sure that our party is representative of our California, which is the most diverse state in the country.
There are opportunities now within our caucus, locally. I've seen different communities really rise up and represent the API and Filipino community voices very well.
We have the most API legislators we've ever had in California history. We have 12 Democratic strong API leaders right now.
I'm from Orange County, and 4 of our congressional seats are in play this year. We have a very high Vietnamese population. We have a very high Korean American population. One of the biggest things that we're excited about in Orange County is trying to figure out a way to engaging those communities.
In the API community, there are also a lot of Republicans, and so when you have API Democrats, our issues are different from theirs. So it's a lot of having a discussion and working together in terms of how to address the needs of the community.
I think in a lot of ways, especially with older Asian Americans or Asian Americans that maybe more recently immigrated to the United States, there is, I think, a bit of more of a conservative streak, whereas younger APIs, especially those born in urban centers like Los Angeles, like San Francisco, etc., are just simply much more progressive.
Maybe my generation versus the other generations, I think values tend to remain the same. It's just the way that people go about executing those values or seeing those values become a reality, if that makes sense. There are values that that span across generations, and I see that a lot more now that I get a little older, and I say that older even though I'm just in my mid-20s. So
we have a lot of students in high schools and colleges who are more interested in joining their local organizations, in grassroots, joining local clubs, and really helping out with the democratic process. A lot of the negativity and the hatred and a lot of just bad stuff that's just coming out of the federal administration is being combated by a lot of more different kinds of people.
A lot of people seem to be caught up in the toxicity of kind of past races and fighting against Trump, but now's not the time to simply fight against Trump. We need to fight against him at every step of the way. But what we really need to be doing is empowering and talking about why the Democratic Party is 100 times better than our Republican counterparts.
The fact that we're honoring Filipino and API achievements this weekend is definitely an honor for me, because people like Assemblymember Bonta, people like Betty Yee, people like Fiona Ma have really blazed the trail here in California.
But again, having us at the table is as important as celebrating our accomplishments. We don't see faces that are similar to ours, people who face the same challenges as us, then those issues will never be addressed. They'll never, and how are people supposed to know what issues we are dealing with if we're not there to tell it?